As Daily here, Entertainment here, looking at the deck. I've been playing at locals, of course. Today I got third place. So I only lost to Myrtle Atlanteans. The decks I played besides that were I played Heroes, Windups, and Lobbles. We only had 4 rounds, and we had decision for the win, and decision for the final victory. But yeah, so I guess I'll show you guys the deck then. It's still Rabbit, Grandsoilin, Knight, Gem Knights, but here we go. All right. So first off, we got triple Grand Knight, or Gem Knight Garnets, and triple Gem Knight Tourmalines. These are your normal monsters. These make your big plays for pushes. Alright, and then we got triple Thunder King Rios because he's a target for Gem Knight fusions, and he's one of the best standalone cards in the deck. I was side decking these before it, but I decided to play these today. Match these. They do a lot. They put in a lot of work, and they stop people from kind of going off just because they don't want you to draw. I played versus Lavos. These were important because they let me OTK the Lavo player because I chained match C to one of his Rekindlings, and he didn't want to let me plus, but he came up 100 short of OTKing me. So yeah, 3 Gem Turtles, 3 Armadillos, Searchers, basically Obsidians. I decided to cut this down to 2 now. After testing it, I realized 3 Obsidians is just too many. You draw them too often, and you kind of have to sit on them. You can't summon them, and I like to be able to have to search off them with Gem Armadillo when I need them. Then we got 2 Summoner Monks for your HZ plays. So make your HZ plays. These really win a lot. These are like game winners. They just do put in so much work. Then we got 2 Rusty Rabbits. Obviously, this is you're playing a rabbit version of this deck. You gotta play. If you're playing 6 normal monsters, I gotta play rabbit in here. Then your boss monster of the deck, Grandsoilin. Then Gorse. Gorse, because you don't play a lot of aggro. You play decent, but not a lot, and you're going to be live most of the time. For the spell cards, we got 1 Reborn, 1 Heavy, 1 Dark Hole. Then we got 1 Smashing Ground, 1 Pot of Duality, 1 Pot of Avarice. Obviously, pots to add dualities to search, and then we got 2 MST. I fucking need another go straight MST. It annoys me. And then we got 2 Gem Knight Fusions. I want to bump it to 3, but whenever I draw 2, I feel bad. So, because I feel like I wasted a card where I could have used it in other places, but it does end up working out a lot of the times drawing 2. Yeah. I don't know. I usually lose if I'm not drawing Gem Knight Fusion or Summoner Monks a lot of the time. Unless I set up Grave nicely for a Grandsoilin play. Then we got 2 Bottomless, 2 Deep Prison, 1 Warning, 1 Mirror Force, 1 Judgment, and Tarantula's your trap lineup. This is my standard trap lineup right now. I only play 1 Warning because I feel like you don't want to draw Warning. You want to draw Warning once. You don't want to draw it the second time, and the only reason you play 2 is to draw more consistently. Chances are, if you draw 2 Warning, you maybe need in their summons, but if they can drop if they're like playing a faster, like more competitive deck, they can still drop their big cards and put damage in. And if they go Diva and you're warning it, you're at 6,000. Now let's say they just have to pitch for Abyss Megalo, and they can push it in for 2,400, and then you're kind of out the shit of there because they really didn't lose a lot. Especially if they're able to pop your other back row and search out their Abyss Megalo. Or you're going to negate their shark or something. You're going to negate their magician's effect, but they still have a shark on board or something like that. It's really, I don't like it. These are your 2 power cards. I'm only playing 1 of each because you only need 1 of each really. Judgment, obviously, one of the better cards in the game. It negates almost everything. 2 Prison because it gets around Zen mains and like gotcha and stuff. They decide to attack, and it's like I feel like you just need them in there. And then 2 Bottomless, just Bottomless is retardedly good in this format. All right. We'll go side deck or extra first. I'll go side deck because it's closer. Alright, so we have the second warning in here. Versus matchups like Sam's. If you're going first against Sam's, this is what I want. This is what I side in every time. Then we got 1 MST, 1 Night Beam, 2 System Down. I don't know if I should play this really at my locals at least. I'm not seeing a lot of Machina or Judias or anything like that. I feel like if I go to regionals, I want to keep these, so I'm just leaving them in there. Then Mind Crush. I sided these in versus Lavels and versus Windups, because once they reveal Shark, you just chain this and they don't get their effect, which is nice. Then we got 2 effect failures. I sided these in versus non-macro rabbit variants, or just Windups and Naruto, stop them from trying to OTK. And then kind of the card that just wins games. 3 of these guys. This card is so good to side deck in. A lot of the times what I do is I bring them out off summoner mode, and I just like put them in defense position and kind of sit on them with like a back row to protect them, and then I'd summon them and then just kind of put in work with like Dino all day. And the last card I play in my check is Raikou. I felt like 3 Raikous was a good amount. With 3 Raikous, you're able to just kind of set and kind of hold on to it, and then you're able to flip and destroy cards. Obviously, you get the mills. I feel like with the mills, I wouldn't need. I'd usually set up one Gemite Turtle because I could mill my Gemite Fusion usually if I ever got it, and I'd set up my graveyard a lot faster this way. But that's my Gemite deck, guys. Oh, I should probably go into extra deck too. You guys probably want to see that. Here we go. Let's look at this shit. All right, we have 2 Topaz, 2 Gemite Topaz. These guys set up for the OTK, and you really need them. He's just crazy broken for the most part. 2 Prisma Auras. This card puts in work too. You can use Gemite Fusion to you can use his effect with Gemite Fusion, so you can banish one, add Gemite Fusion to your hand, and use his effect to destroy one card on your opponent's side of the field. You can also make him with Thunder Chains, which is really nice. Then we got 1 Ruby and 1 Citrine. I'm starting to like Ruby more and more versus that Murmillout 19 matchup. If they put a defense position, chances are it's going to be low defense. He put working against the Lava matchup. Really, it was one of the best ways to do it. This guy's really nice versus Murmillout 19, so they don't get to search off Abysslin. Then for the rest of the side, we got 1 Guide Rider Cowboy, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Utopia, 1 Utopia Ray, 1 Gemite Pro, 1 13 Albravidich, 1 Maestro, 1 number 3, 1 Steel Shockmaster, and 1 Butterfly. Butterfly helped a lot too today. I just like if they put a defense position monster on board, I'd always make Butterfly and just like switch it to attack and run it over or something. Obviously, everything in here should make sense. The only thing I'm kind of considering cutting is the Fighting Albravidich, but I don't know what to put in its place. But that's the deck, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe and check out my channel for more videos. Peace.